Hello everyone, welcome to the How To channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how we'll be able to use Claude's artificial intelligence in a pretty effective way. In a few words, how we're going to be masters of Claude AI. And above all, what these 3 tips are that can help us a lot with various types of tasks, and especially with regard to the way in which we're going to learn to use Claude in a much more efficient way. So for this, we have to take into account that Claude is an artificial intelligence created by the company Anthropic. And really, at least for me, it's one of the most efficient and one of the best there's on the market in comparison to ChatGPT or even what would be Google's Gemini application. Without further ado, we have to take into account that the application as such, as you can see on screen, well, this is Sonnet Fast. But it's going to have a price. We'll be able to use it for free. The free version of Claude is totally fine. That is to say, we're not going to have any inconvenience like with other AIs, ChatGPT, Gemini, maybe Grok. We're not going to have the inconvenience of being a little more limited. We're practically going to be able to do the same thing, but with the limitation that many times we're going to have activity limitations. We're going to be able to do maybe just one activity when we could do 3, 4, 5, 6 in the Pro Plan Dot. So for this, it's important to emphasize that as such, we have what would be the Pro version. The Pro version of Claude is going to bring with it this lack of limitation. That is to say, the Claude Pro version is going to allow us to have a little more freedom. It's going to allow us to do many more processes. We're also going to have the option to use Cowork. We'll also have the possibility of connecting with different types of applications for just $20. Being honest, at least for people who are really looking for an artificial intelligence that isn't so expensive and that gives them many benefits, this would be the best plan. As you can see, it costs a total of $20. Here it shows $17, but $17 is for the annual plan. As you can see, it costs $20, and the max plan, which in this case is more than $100, also comes pretty good. But as you can see, we have certain features like what is the storage. And basically, the only thing that changes between Pro and Pro Max would basically be the capacity that we'll be able to use. Certain skills like Claude design and so on. Okay, and it's important to emphasize the price and that certain options that we're going to be seeing throughout the video are not going to be available in the free version. So that's something we have to keep in mind. But I'm going to try to make everything as free as possible. And next, let's see how we'll be able to use Claude in a pretty easy and simple way. All right, without further ado, in this case, we already find ourselves directly with the Claude dashboard webpage. For this, we have to keep in mind that I had told you from the beginning that we'll be able to use what would be certain connectors or certain pages that we'll be able to connect with what would be Claude. And we're only going to do this with the Pro version dot. For this, what we're going to have to do is head to what would be the configuration section of our Claude, and here will appear what relates to this new dashboard or this configuration screen. We're going to have to go to connectors. And here in connectors, as you can see, we'll be able to start configuring what are various applications. The main ones, Google Calendar, Google Drive, and Notion, and Gmail. Okay, in this case, we also have the opportunity that if we don't find some application that catches our attention, we can go to what is the Connector Explorer. And here we're going to have many more. For example, we have among the main ones, Canva, Microsoft 365, Shopify, Figma, Atlassian, Enrobo, ZipRecruiter, Notion, and so on. There are quite a lot, and we'll be able to get a lot of juice out of them based on what we want to do. But, well, this is what I was telling you, and this is what I was commenting on that can really catch our attention. Because, for example, if I go to what is the section, here I have what are a list of certain activities that I do on a regular basis, and I have them here as a kind of automation. And for example, we go to script translation, and let's say I just want to send this document to what would be my Google Drive. The only thing I have to do is click here on Google Drive, and automatically a copy of the same document is going to open, created in a practically automatic way in Google Drive. This way we'll be able to integrate it, and we'll be able to do much more, at least with the way of using Claude. In addition to this, we have to take into account that one of the best tips that at least I can give you is an interview. What do I mean by an interview? Well, we're going to be here at what is the initial screen, and let's say that we have an idea or we have a problem, but we don't know what to instruct it. Okay, so we're going to put it in the following way, and this would be the first tip. I want to solve a problem. Okay, we're simply going to put this, and we're going to describe the problem I want to solve. For example, a problem about my own brand for, I don't know, selling chocolates. Let's give an example. You can do whatever you have in mind. Simply, to do it in a practical way, we're going to do it based on this video. Okay, and we continue with this, but I don't know where to start. We're going to put it like that. Therefore, we're going to tell it, ask me 3 questions to understand well what I need before giving me an answer. And we're simply going to have to put this. The important thing here is this option here, or this section here. Ask me 3 questions to understand well what I need before giving me an answer. It's quite essential, because this way we're going to make sure that any task from here on is based on these 3 interview questions. We're simply going to hit enter, and Claude's going to take care of asking us those 3 questions. It can be maybe, I need to study for an exam, but I need you to ask me 3 questions about something. That way, we'll be able to start linking what is the access to different types of information that Claude can grant us. And it gives us the following, that these 3 questions will always come: what stage are you at with your chocolate brand? We're going to put that as just an idea. What is your biggest challenge right now? Defining the concept of identity, we're going to put. And who do you want to sell to? Premium final consumer, mass consumer, business, or you don't have it clear yet. We're going to put that we want to sell to the mass consumer. And here it's going to start generating what are a series of responses. And very probably it can help us with what would be the interaction and the gathering of more information to know what we want to achieve, what we want to give to the brand, and so on. These same 3 questions we'll be able to do, for example, for an exam. And we're going to put the following: I have an exam. But here we're going to change. We're going to be a little more specific. Let's go ask the students. Let's see, an exam of pathophysiology. And we're going to put let's get a little more specific. Like I said, pathophysiology of Clavis disease, and ask me 3 questions to understand, well, what I need before giving me an answer. Here the plan we're going to modify a bit, and we're going to do the following. Ask me 3 questions to do this. A test based on the capabilities I currently have. Well, as I told you, we're going to modify a bit, but the essential thing is the 3 questions in the form of an interview. Okay, likewise, we're going to have to wait for it to generate what are these questions. Maybe it's not going to ask questions in the format that it showed us here, and as you can see in this case, we're already here with these 3 questions. And it tells us, what academic level are you at? Basic medical undergrad, clinical medicine undergrad, internship, residency and specialty, or gastrosurgery. We're going to put, for example, internship. How well do you handle background knowledge right now? We're going to put, for example, basic mechanisms clear, and what test format works best for you. Multiple choice, open reasoning questions, step-by-step clinical cases, or a mix of all formats. We're going to put a mix of all formats. And based on this, it's going to start generating what is a series of questions so we can do the test. And as you can see, it's going to generate it in a very optimal way. And basically, this would be the first tip that's going to help us a lot with regard to the use of Claude. Okay, continuing with the second tip, we're going to have to be very specific. But really specific, because despite the fact that I had already mentioned that Claude, for me at least, is one of the best AIs based on how it responds, on how it interacts with us, I've always asked myself this question. It's always going to be better to be specific before doing or leaving open spaces for the artificial intelligence to understand or reason. Preferably, be specific so that this way we can avoid inconveniences. That is to say, a question, for example, I want to make a recipe. Give me advice. Okay, so what we're going to have to do to be much more specific is, for example, I want to make a recipe for an apple pie. Give me advice. And we're simply going to send it. Or, for example, instead of telling it, for example, summarize this text in exactly 3 bullet points and using language for beginners. For example, instead of telling it, we have a text. Maybe we're going to open a text over here. We're going to see this one here. And we're going to view it over here just to give you an example. We're going to head over here and we're going to put, for example, summarize this fight. We remove this here and we go to new chat and we're going to put summary of this fight. Let's see. It's not loading. Okay, we're going to put summary of this fight and we're simply going to paste and we're going to send it. And we're going to see a notable difference of what is the summary when we send it the following: summarize this text in exactly like that. 3 bullet points using language for beginners. Okay, and exactly we're going to copy the same text. Okay, and we're going to see the difference it gives us in relation to what is the summary here. And as you can see, it does it in a specific way. Likewise, with any other text, with any other form, with any other action, we're going to ask it to be very specific. We have to be very specific. Or, for example, we're going to ask it for a prompt. Help me by creating a prompt for the generation of fight scripts, simply to give an example. And this prompt must contain the best moments of impactful chaos. Okay, we put this activity and logically it's going to make it much easier for us because it's going to start creating these prompts to be more specific. And basically, this would be the second tip. And last but not least, we have copy and paste. What do I mean by a copy paste? For example, with what is the script translation section that I have here? What are we going to have to do? Well, first of all, this will be able to encompass and be able to make it the same repetitive task. In this case, for example, I have this prompt here, translate this to Spanish with the semi-formal Spanish of this script, please, eliminating minutes, links, and directives for the editor. If this already worked, we're going to have to do the same thing in the following scripts. I simply paste it and I start generating what would be, well, the format of the script, which in this case is a script in English. I simply paste it and it's going to give me the result, which is going to be exactly the same as the one I had the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, because it's the same action. It's the same prompt. Therefore, we're not going to have inconveniences regarding that. The same, for example, in what is the section here. If I, for example, have this, here we also have this prompt to clean scripts. We're going to do the same. As you can see here, I simply put, link to the script, please. I need you to leave the narration, but eliminate links, minutes, indications for the editor, and this play 5 highlights option. If this already worked for me, the only thing I have to do is hit enter. Control plus C, Control plus V, we're going to paste, and we're going to be given the same result with the same action. This way we're going to be able to use Claude in a much more efficient way without the need to keep repeating various types of tasks and without the need to use what are tokens. Likewise, I really recommend that you use projects to be more organized. For example, here I have what relates to medicine to the medical career. Here, well, I'm using Claude with my brother, so he has what is for systems engineering. So this way, we're a little more organized. You can have it this other way too, to have what are certain types of ideas, certain types of activities, and basically automate what is your Claude. And well, it's that simple.